Welcome to our channel. Hi there, my name is Ranjan. I am a full stack DevOps engineer with 11.5 years of experience working in IT. I am also a 4.5-star rated Udemy instructor teaching more than 72,000 students worldwide. On this channel, my goal is to make you learn and grow by sharing my experience. So if you like my work, then do like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more such awesome videos in future. So let's get started. Thank you. Welcome. Let's go ahead and install Openjdk so that we will be able to run Java programs from our computer. So go to this website adoptium.net and then you will land up on this screen. The latest version of JDK is JDK 17. But we are going to go to this release archive and go to either OpenJDK 8 or 11. We can choose any one, doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and install for now JDK 11. Once you click on that, you will see different installers. So if you have a Mac, then you can install this version. If you have Windows, click on this. So we will download this JDK for Windows. Click on this and soon the download process will start. Let the download complete. Based upon your internet speed, it's going to take some time, so don't be in a rush. Once it's installed or once it's downloaded, the MSI, click on it and it's going to open for you this window. And then you can just go ahead and click next. Leave everything as is and click next and install. It's going to install this for you in your computer, and after this we will be able to run Java commands from our computer. So let it install. It's going to take some time. So during the installation process, if it asks you to give some permissions, so just click on yes and give the permission. And finally you will see the screen where it will say finish. So click on this finish button. Now we will go ahead and see if we have successfully installed JDK on our computer or not. Then go to your computer and go to this location in the C drive program files, and you will see there is a folder created Eclipse Adoptium. In that folder you will find this subfolder. Just double click on that and then copy this path, and in your computer type environment variable. So what we want is we want to run the Java command from everywhere in our computer. For that we need to set an environment variable in our laptop or computer giving the path to the home package of JDK. So here in the environment variable, for the users variable and system variable, click on new and create a variable called java underscore home and paste the path of the folder where we just had the JDK. Click on save. Similarly, create another variable here in the system variable. So this is how you set the path of Java home. Save it and click on OK. And then we have to now set as we have set the variable here, so we need to set that here in the path. So click on this path, edit, and here you have to put something like this. The variable that we have created, so percentile, variable name java underscore home, again percentile, and then slash bin. Make sure to give this. Once we do that and click OK, same way we can also do the same thing here in this variable also, system variable. So click on edit. So Java percentile Java underscore home percentile slash bin. Click on OK. The reason we gave the path to the bin, so you click on this OK, is because until here the path is stored in Java underscore home variable. And after that we have to give slash bin, and that's what we did in our path. Once we do that, in this bin folder we have our java.exe, Java compiler, everything located here, which means that now from anywhere in my computer, if I just type cmd command prompt and I try to see if Java is successfully installed or not, so type Java minus version, hit enter, and then you will see this Openjdk, whatever version we installed, and it will say Openjdk runtime environment termium. That's what we installed. So we have now successfully installed JDK in our computer, and we also set the JDK's path as an environment variable so that we can run the Java command from anywhere in our computer now. And this is how we can test whether Java is successfully being installed in our computer or not. So this is it for this video. Thank you. Welcome. We need to install Maven, and Maven is the build tool that will help us build our software, and we can provide different kinds of software dependencies, and Maven is going to download those dependencies for us and install it in our computer. So go to internet and type Maven download. Click on this first link. Then you will land on this page, and then you can go to this binary zip archive and download this zip. Once it is downloaded, go ahead and extract it and keep it in a folder of your choice. So on my computer, I have created this folder as work, training, and then software, and in this I have kept this zip file, and I'm going to now extract it here. So once the zip file has been extracted, just double click on this and copy this path, which is the home of this package, and then go again to the environment variables and click on environment variable, and here for the user variable create a variable called m2 underscore home and paste the path here. Similarly, click on this and create for the variable here as well, m2 underscore home, and paste the path here. We need to create it at a user variable and system variable because sometimes the user variables may not be picked up and sometimes system variables gets picked up. It depends upon what kind of access rights you have on your computer. So it's safe to put the path in, create a variable and put the path in both for user as well as for system. So click on OK, and now open a new command prompt. If you have an existing command prompt, you can close that one and open a new command prompt. So type here cmd, and now if you type the command, you will get an error. So let me type mvn, which is standing for Maven, and I will type -v. So it will say Maven is not recognized as an internal or external command. The reason it is saying that because we have set just the Maven home variable, which is up to here, but the Maven executable is present inside this bin folder. So we need to set the path until bin. So let's go to the environment variable, and here what we will do, we will go to the path here and edit the path, and we will add here percentile m2, the variable that we had created, underscore home, and then again percentile. After that we have to give slash bin. Let's copy this. Make sure to not have mistake here. Here it should be home, home. Now copy this and click on OK. Do the same thing for here as well. Click on edit in the system variables, and here also click on new and paste that value here. So percentile home percentile, this is holding the path up to this folder, and then we are going /bin here. That's it what we are doing. So now if I click this and save it, and now close the command prompt and open a new window. And now try to type command mvn -v, and this time you will see it will show you that you have installed the Maven Apache version of 3.8.5, which is this version, and this is the path where it installed the home, and of course this is talking about the JDK version which is installed in this computer. So in this way, now we have successfully installed Maven, which is going to be our build tool, and we can run the Maven commands from anywhere in our computer because we have set it in the environment variables. And if you get any error related to Maven command not found, which means you have not set the environment variable properly. So this is it for this video. Thank you. Welcome. In order to do development with Java Spring Boot, we need a editor. There are many tools or editor available, but we are going to use something called as STS, which is Spring Tool Suite. So we have to download this software and install it in our computer. So go to browser and type STS download. Then you will land on this screen. Click on the first link, scroll down, and then based upon your operating system, whether Mac or Linux, you need to download this particular installer. For me, it's Windows, so I'm going to click on this. So it's going to take some time to download this software. So let it download. After it has been downloaded successfully, bring that jar which has been downloaded and keep it in your software folder. And then this is a self-extracting jar. So what you have to do is just double click on this. As soon as you double click on this, it's going to extract this complete package in this folder. So it's already doing that, and it has created a folder called STS and then the release number or the version number for this particular software. And STS stands for Spring Tool Suite. It's basically a wrapper built on top of Eclipse software. So let's wait for this extraction to be completed, and after that we are going to open this tool and explore how to do Java development or Spring Boot development with this Spring Tool Suite. So after successful extraction, you will see this folder. Just open this folder and you will see an exe file here. So just double click on this and it's going to open the Spring Tool Suite editor for us. So let's wait for this to open. So it's taking some time based upon your system memory available. It's going to take some time to start for the first time. So just give it that time. And as soon as it starts, it's going to ask you where do you want to keep your source code and a software code that you want to do development with. By default, it's going to choose a path, but don't use the default path or the workspace. Rather, create a folder for yourselves. So I'm going to go to this training, and here I have a software folder. In this Java training, I have this code workspace, so I can create a multiple workspace here. So let me create another workspace here. So I will choose a folder called workspace 2. And now I will use this particular folder as my workspace for development. So I will go here and paste the path of this here. So you can choose that it will not ask and use this as the default every time you open Eclipse or Spring Tool Suite. I will leave it as is. And now I will click on launch. So now in this folder, as soon as you see I click on launch, it created a metadata folder for this particular tool. And from now on, this particular folder as a workspace for all the software or code that I will write. So as soon as it opens, you can maximize, minimize things from here. You can close this outline, it's not required. First go to Windows, Preferences, click on Validation, click on Suspend all validators, and then apply and close. Next, go to Windows again, Preference, and then here in General, Appearance, we can choose to change the theme, light theme, dark theme, whatever we want. Similarly, we have different other editors that we can use and change the font size and those kind of things. So if I say font, so here click on this and now click on this and here click on basic and here we can say text editor block font. So click on this, you can now edit this. You can also edit the font text. So I will click here and click edit and I can increase the font size, let's say 20. So I will click here, apply, OK. So now this section is for Project Explorer. So I can create things from here, but I can also create from here. So I will click on File, New, and Java Project. But before doing that, let's connect our Eclipse to our Java that we have installed. So click on Windows, Preferences, search here, installed JREs. Just type install and click on this. And now we need to click on add, click on leave this as selected standard VM, click on next, click on directory, go to your folder where you have installed the software which is JDK. So click on this C drive and then program files and then you can go for Eclipse Adoptium and this is the location, this is the home location. So select up to home, select and now you will see this will load something like this and just click on finish and then don't forget to click this checkbox and click on apply OK. So now we have installed Eclipse and we have connected our Eclipse with our Java version installed. So if you have installed JDK 1.8 you can connect to JDK 1.8. If you have installed JDK 11 you can connect to JDK 11. But let's go ahead with JDK 11. There is no harm in using JDK 11. So before we proceed further, so just click on Windows again, Preference, and search here Compiler. And click on this compiler. You will see the compiler compliance version. It will be written as it is 17. But we have installed here currently 11. That's what it says. So from here, just go ahead and choose 11 because that's the version we have installed as the JDK. If you have installed 1.8, choose 1.8. So click on apply and close. Now we are all set. So let's go ahead and create our first Java project. Click on File, New, and Java project. And from here we can create any kind of project. We can create Spring Boot project, Java project, web development or dynamic web project, anything. So give this name. So I will say project 1. It is going to use JDK that we have installed. Everything is going to be picked from there. So click on next, click on finish. So it's saying create module. So just give some module name. So mod 1. So I can get rid of this because we will create our Java project from scratch. I can even delete this. I don't want that. So now in the source, I can go ahead and say right click, new class, or I can first create a package and then I can create the class. So I can say package com dot test, and in this I can create my first Java class, hello world, and I can also click on this. Public static void main will be automatically generated. So finish, and it's going to do this. So now I can just say system dot out dot println, and here we can type whatever we want. Hello world. Let's run the program. So to run the program, whichever is your main method class, just go there, right click here and run as Java application. Or we can also right click on this file and click run as Java application. Anything is fine. So right click and run as Java application. And here you see it says your console parameters are this, that. So you can say remind me later. Later on we can increase the console size. This which is the buffer size here it's talking about. So now we can see it says hello world, which means we have successfully installed our Eclipse and connected to JDK, and we are able to run our program. One thing to note that we have changed the font but it is not reflecting. So let's go ahead and change again. So click on Windows Preference and then here search for font. So you will end up in this screen. Click on this and then from the basic here expand this, go down and choose this text font and then click on edit, and now you can change the font. Let's say I will change it to 18 or 20, 18 for now. Let's see. So click on this, apply, okay. So you see now the font is quite bigger. So this is how we can also increase the font size in our code and we can see it in a larger font. So this is it for this video. Thank you.